up, my little tiny tots? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Pete Davidson, baby, you're saying, Kim, leave me alone. I'm moving forward. And if you are Kim Kardashian, you are still trying to make people believe that you broke up with Pete. However, correct me if I'm wrong. People that break up with people don't start giving press statements about how strong feelings, but you weren't in love and you're going to protect everybody from your ex Kanye. Meanwhile, Kanye is literally eating some ice cream, walking around Malibu, talking about what? Y'all, let's get into this. Pete is focused on his career. He's even rubbing in Kim's face the fact that, baby, I got 1,000,000 irons in the fire. Now, before you guys say, oh my God, who cares? Kim this, Kim that. I'll tell you who cares. Kimberly Kardashian, because the one thing we know about the Kardashians, they are famous for nothing. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not a drag, because who wouldn't want to be worth allegedly $1 billion? We don't believe that, but at the very least a few $100 million for basically posting some banging pics on the internet and actually just being known for being beautiful and pretty. It's not bad work if you can get it, but it's nice work if you can get it if you can. The issue is, with that type of fame, you must every single day claw and keep at it. Again, it's you got 1,000,000 reasons to do it, but you can never take a step back. You can never live in privacy. And this isn't a sob story, because baby, raise your hand if you'll take a few $100 million to live in that fishbowl. However, coupled with the fact that Kim has a pathological need to be the prettiest, to be the smartest, to do this, to do that, right? That literally you're now in a situation where you need to do this. Coupled with the fact that a 28-year-old man who may or may not look like a pothead literally dumped you, well then, baby, it's a recipe for disaster. But let's get into these competing things, because I will say, even though Kim keeps saying, I want a more mature man, I want this, I want that. I know you guys have seen the headlines. Pete is the one that's actually handling this breakup like a grown man, which definitely lets me know he broke up. This wasn't no Ariana Grande stuff where he couldn't keep Ariana Grande off his lips. He was always taking jabs at her, making jokes. Pete was so mad Ariana dumped him. With Kim, he's like, can we just move forward to more positive things? I think I just want to, give back to life. What are we really doing? Meanwhile, Kim is acting like a sporn lover. Let's talk about who you want to start with first. Kim, or do you want to jump to Pete? Let's do Kim, because Kim's like a little funnier. I will say this. They literally have in the papers, Kim Kardashian had strong feelings for Pete Davidson, but it wasn't love. Kim, why are you still talking about Pete? And this is what makes me think that all those things about Pete's managers being like, you better back off. And if you do use Pete, it's going to be with so many conditions. You're going to wish you never even saw a picture of him, because she's literally trying to be respectful. But Kim, being her vindictive self, she can't stand the fact that that man dumped her. Anyway, Kim Kardashian had strong feelings for Pete Davidson, but it wasn't love. Sure, Jan, I agree it wasn't love. Listen, there ain't nothing like somebody that you think that you're too good for, that is not on your level, dumping you and saying you're not worth the drama and you're not worth the stress. And baby, you can blame this on Kanye West all you want. If Pete was feeling you, he wouldn't care. He wouldn't care. Let me tell you something. Pete went through unprecedented online bullying when he was with Ariana Grande. And guess what? Pete had an Instagram then. Her fans ate him up, said he wasn't good enough, ate up his clothes, his face, his body. Literally, they sent him into crunchy sock purgatory. And he still stood by his woman until Ariana kicked him to the curb. Okay, but you know what? Let's not turn this into a referendum on Pete Davidson and Ariana. That was a time to be alive. But anyway, let's get back to Kim. They said Kim wants to start dating, but she does not want to commit. Girl, you literally were planning stories about having a surrogate, getting married, doing all these things. Pete's the one. You had that man playing daddy after 9 months. And now you're saying that you don't want to commit. You know what it is? Again, I said it once, I'll say it a million times. I feel like, and this is all my opinion, you can let me know your opinion in the comments respectfully, right? By the way, hit that like and subscribe. If you guys don't know, we did hit 100K, and we are going to be having a huge celebration this Tuesday. I'm going to put up a reminder for that. Well, make sure you hit subscribe, notifications, because baby, we're on our way to 1 million. That's right. All right, let's go. Oh, you know what? Okay, so let's get back to this business. Okay. Again, I feel like Pete messed with Kim's mind and told her things were getting too serious too fast. Imagine that, the gold digger of the century telling you things are getting too serious too fast, and that being a father, responsibility, all that stuff was too much, and she thinks that scared Pete off. Again, Pete got in her head. So now you think the reason that it didn't work out with Pete was you had too much responsibility as a single mom of 4 kids, you had a crazy ex, all this stuff, when honestly the truth is Pete just didn't like you. The type of one, it had nothing to do with Kim's physical beauty. Kim's beautiful, of course, but the type of person and lifestyle that Kim has, Pete built a career mocking it, minimizing it. Don't get me wrong, Pete wants to be famous. Pete wants to be that guy. He wants to be a leading man, but he doesn't want the shallow, frivolous, kind of cringe fame that he said that people like Kim had, that he openly mocked. And even though he got with Kim, all right, baby, but you still have a lifestyle that he thinks is super cringe and literally mocks. So anyway, this report says Kim is looking to have a fun relationship, which would not involve any serious commitment after parting ways with Pete Davidson. Oh, that man got in her head. Doesn't require any serious, who goes, Despite having strong feelings for the Saturday Night Live star, Kim now knows her relationship with him was not driven by love. Kim is now, Kim, how does this make you look good? You are a 42-year-old mother of 4. And listen, don't get me wrong. Be sexy, be free. This isn't anything on ageism, right? Kim is still very, very young. My whole point is, you are literally printing things in the newspaper so your kids, your friends can say like, yo, your mom really wanted that BDE, huh? Like, Kim, do we need to know this? Do we need to know? Now that you know Pete's not coming back, you're now letting us know that it wasn't driven by love. It was driven by lust. Get out of here. They said Kim does not have the time to invest in a relationship, and she's looking to have some fun, which may be the reason she parted with Pete. Second of all, we literally had Pete's rep directly to Page 6 saying he didn't want to be too serious. He wants to focus on himself. He wants to make himself happy. Kim, is this why you think you're going to get another man? Because I don't understand. You're looking to have fun. Kim, if you are one of the most sought after women in the world, like you keep telling us, why don't you have a list of people lining up? Is there anybody in friend zone that you could move to the starting lineup until you get your MVP? I'm just asking. They said Kim's single and ready to mingle. She's not one to get locked into anything right now. And her feelings for Pete were so strong, but she knows that was just lust that she was driven by and not love. Woo, Kim, Pete really broke this girl's heart. You literally give a press release that says, yeah, it was cool. You know what it reminds me of? You know when somebody isn't answering your text messages and you're doing all these things to get their attention and you're leaving text like, you know what? Never mind. Don't even answer my last 89 texts that you left on read. Because you know what? I just realized it wasn't nothing. You think you played me, but guess what, fool? I played you. Meanwhile, your 106 message is still being left on read. That's what Kim's doing right now. This is so cringe. Somebody save her. God, no, don't save her, because this is fun to talk about. Anyway, they said love takes time, and right now Kim doesn't have the time to invest in anything serious. That's good, because Pete didn't want anything serious, not serious, casual, or even he doesn't even want you for BDE playtime. Anyway, right? So while she's focusing on her billion-dollar empire, including launching her new AirPods brand, she's going to have fun. I think this is also the root at why Kim feels so insecure, because y'all, if you think about it, Pete has a lot of mess going on right now. Movie role after movie role, a TV show. He's about to really make a come up if he actually has the talent that everybody thinks he does. He is about to make a huge come up. Kim, what does Kim really have going on? Insta pictures, all right. The skin line was a flop. She's not a fashion girl, right? Yeah, there's Skims, but Skims isn't going to keep her in the news the way she wants. We're not going to be doing releases. What else does she have going on? The AirPods, yeah, that was a partnership. Okay, great. But honestly, what else does she have going on? Again, she has ways to bring in that money and maintain $1 billion empire. But again, I do tell you guys, and tell me if I'm wrong, respectfully in the comments, Kim has a pathological need to be the most famous and that girl. So again, what do you have going on that's going to sustain the fame you desperately need to live? Listen, Kim said, if that includes going on dates, so be it. But she's too involved with her family and focused on herself right now to give away too much of this to anyone else. You know what I will say? And this is actually getting sad. Kim released that after Pete released this article saying he's focusing on himself after the Kardashian split. So all of that Kim said, she was once again glomming on what Pete said and being like, yeah, me too. But also, isn't her press releases suspiciously starting to sound like Chloe? I mean it. This is getting sad. Anyway, let's see what Pete had to say. Pete said you know what? Hold on, guys. This video is actually getting too long. I know you guys said short and sweet. So you know what? I'm going to actually put what Pete said in the next video. I'll post it later on tonight. But y'all, it is a laugh and a kiki. But I will say, Kim's going out sad. Poor little Tink Tink. She's just going out sad. Chloe, get her phone. Who would have... Oh, my God. She glommed onto Chloe's looks. She glommed onto Chloe's way she dressed. And she glommed onto Chloe's luck with men. I know she's sitting there scrolling Instagram, looking at Kravis, having the time of their life, loved up. And she's like, damn. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. And I'm going to post the Pete video later on today. Bye.